Hello my fellow researchers, and welcome to another video in this video series known as SPSSisFun. My name is Jason, and in this video I'm going to show you how to export your graphs and charts from SPSS into Microsoft Word. Now the simplest way to do that is the copy and paste method. So I'm going to open up my blank Word document right here, and to copy and paste this graph, for example, you're just going to want to left click, hit Control C, open up your Word document, and then hit Control V. And it will paste it as is. Everything looks exactly the same. Now, suppose you had lots of graphs and charts that you wanted to export, and you didn't want to do each of them one by one. Well, SPSS has this little export button up here, the green arrow. So I'm going to click on that export button, and here it says objects to export. So let's choose all, and that means that it's going to export everything that's in my output window into that Microsoft Word document. Under the document section here, you're going to want to make sure you have the .doc extension for Microsoft Word. In the file name area, you're going to want to specify where you want this to be saved. So for example, I want this to be saved to my desktop, and let's call it output 1. So this is going to create a new file called output 1 on my desktop. And down here it says open the containing folder. I want that selected, so now I can quickly open the output 1 file. So let's hit OK, and boom, it should pop up right at the bottom of this window. I'm going to double click, and now you can see, oh, here it is. This was the old one. Now you can see everything from my output window has been copied directly into my Microsoft Word document. And you can see a lot of things here. There's some graphs and charts and notes and syntax. Maybe you don't want the syntax, for example. Maybe you just want the graphs. So let me minimize that window, and let me minimize this window here. If you look on the navigation pane, you're able to select different components of your output. So for example, here if I choose graph, you can see the red arrow right there and the little red arrow right there. That means that I've selected this graph. So suppose I just want to export the graphs and not have all that other stuff. Well, I can click on the first graph here, hold Control on my keyboard, and then select the other two graphs. Now I've selected all three graphs. I'm going to hit that export button again, and objects to export, I'm going to choose selected. So it's just going to export the sort of entities I've selected. Again, make sure we have a .doc extension. I'm going to save this to a new file. I'm going to call it output 2 on my desktop, and again open the containing folder, hit OK, and there's my output 2 right there. And here you can see output 2. Now I have all those graphs, but I don't have all the extra other stuff that came with the entire output. So those are the easy ways of exporting graphs from SPSS into Word. If you have any other questions, please feel free to message me. If not, stay tuned for my other videos in this video series. Cheers!